Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Seattle. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Brissett. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down and 4, Brissett. That's complete to DK Metcalf. The numbers for him from a week ago, 10 catches, 128 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
1st down, Brissett. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Brissett. This is Lazard with a catch out left. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Brissett. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. Brissett on 1st down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Sanders is in. Touchdown, Seattle. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. Throwing again on second down. Lance. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 20 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Lance now on first down. He's got Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. To throw again on second down. Lance. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Lance throwing out wide for Samuel. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Lance again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the... Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a good call here in the end zone. So for Kyle Shanahan, he had it right, as the challenge is a good one. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Brissett. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Lance. They'll find Williams on the slant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Lance. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. McCaffrey running up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Throwing now is Lance. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Ty Davis-Price. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here, 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Brissett's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Brissett to throw on 1st. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brissett. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett, he lets it fly for Lockett. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. From the gun, it's Lance. Throws the out loud and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. The Niners had 10-3 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Lance. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. On the move past the 40. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Lance now on first down. Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Lance looking to throw it. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett, open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A first down throw for Brissett. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's McLeod on the return. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
13 yards, the tally on the return there.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw is Brissett.
Going right back to Fant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They run with Sanders off the option. Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Brissett. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the 31, Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So turnovers, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Shotgun now for Lance.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lance. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
The Lance going to throw.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Lance now to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Lance. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Brissett on 1st down. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Brissett.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing. Brissett. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Darrell Taylor coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but the sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's the option going right. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Flushed out right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance An 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
From the 31, Brissett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19. Buying. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Drake Jackson providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. On play action, Lance on the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Lance. Flush to his right. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They'll run the option left. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is the tight end Fant. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. This is McCaffrey on the give. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the 49ers, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.